Here's your Farm and Ranch Report from the Northern Ag Network.
Well, hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News, and as promised, today is part 2 of our interviews with Jim Bauer, Bauer Trading. Of course, during part 1 we talked about his outlook for the cattle market here in 2016. Welcome back, Jim. Let's jump right in it. For the wheat growers across the region, we're kind of off to a rough start there as well. What's your prognosis there?
Well, certainly it's been a difficult struggle for a longer period of time than I thought that market would stay that negative. I do think what's going to happen, though, is we've come down hard. We'll come down into kind of a trading range atmosphere and build kind of a tubular technical formation. And then eventually I'm looking for a rally. The point that I want to make today is very clear. When we get the rally, and I think it will come, I explained to you that the funds, the trend following funds especially, are heavily short. They normally will blow out of those positions once the market starts moving against them. What I want to make sure I get across, though, is that when that rally comes, you've got to have a trading plan or a strategy, a concept, a bias, and be ready to make those decisions. Because what's happening is we've been getting some rallies, but if they delay too long in the decision-making process, they let the rally get away from them.
You know, we talk about them a bunch on these ag reports, but we're getting some pretty decent competition in the export markets from South America into these important importing countries.
Well, in 2015, obviously we had a real difficult time, especially with countries like Argentina, even Canada. We had a lot of competition, former Soviet Union. I think that some of that competition will be eliminated because the price has dropped low enough now that we're going to discourage some lower and have some lower global acreage. But they're there, they keep undercutting us, but again, I think that will kind of drift away from us a little bit, and I think there will be a rally. I'm actually looking for a pretty volatile market this year. I think El Nino is here to stay. As it starts to eventually fade out, I think there's going to create an atmosphere of uncertainty. I'm looking for a cool, wet spring in the Delta and the lower Midwest, then kind of be okay for a while. Then I'm looking for a very hot July and August time frame in the Midwest.
All right, after commodities hit a 17-year low in 2015, I don't think we can stress it enough. Tell them one more time at home, you believe there's going to be a rally in the wheat market this year.
There'll be a rally. You just have to be ready. Again, I'm looking at a lot of sell and defend, sell the cash, defend it, and be ready to go when it happens, because it will.
All right, perfect. Well, again, we thank you for coming in and sharing your insight with our farmers and ranchers across the region.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us, friends. We'll take a look at those ag markets right after this.